How one DJ here. Welcome to Lego World. Today is not no playing runs in Lego World today. This is the first time I actually be skimming out for playing runs in Lego World for Monday. And the reason why is because I am celebrating my channel, or should I say my YouTube channel, being 8 years later. That's right, one. This is no joke. This is literally dead serious. I'm literally celebrating my channel for being 8 years. And wow. I, I can't believe I'm actually, actually celebrating mostly my channel being like, 8 years later. Because if you guys want to know, actually, I pretty much started doing my first video back around February 16th, which is pretty much today, around 2018. Now, there's gonna be a lot of talk about this, by the way, mostly talk about mostly like, how did I start mostly on YouTube, how I mostly, how my videos were, how my videos are today, and most of all, basically everything. So, I'll wait no time as always, let's get into this. Now, I started my YouTube channel around February the 16th, which is some reason actually on the join about. I started around like late April of 2017, which was kind of weird because most of all I didn't really had mostly a channel in 2017. I believe I don't think I did because I don't know how this is possible because most of all if I had mostly DJ Light for like 2017, this channel would have been 9 years, literally 9 years around that month. But anyways, most of all, I started mostly on YouTube around February 16th of 2018. And most of all, when I look back from my videos from mostly that year, I'm like, dude, what have I been doing? Like to this day, I still think about like what were these videos I've been doing. Like here's the thing, I was a silly, just a random, just like kid, like around like that year, because I was like, well, actually, I was actually almost kind of like, almost like, a teenager, actually. I was like, I think it was like mostly still 11, but I was 12 in that year of 2018. So I was probably still like, it's probably mostly like, like 11, because, most of all, my birthday doesn't turn like to like, June 16th. So pretty much is when I look back from this video of like subscribing to my first channel, and I'm like, why did I make this video? Like, it's to this day, there are like mostly other videos I made from most like, like from old reaction channels, like shout outs. I have talked about that one before. Like, I would come back doing shout outs, but like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's 2026, and I don't know if I want to come back doing shout outs because it's not 2018 anymore. Like, 2018 is literally 8 years later, and pretty much is. It's not like the 2010 era anymore. So which is like, I don't know, kind of gotten a little bit old for that now, I guess. But what am I saying is that most of all, like it's the past. Like that's from the past now. This is most of the future. But like still, like seeing so many shoutouts I did, there's like so many random videos. Like it's just mostly like just random reactions. For some reason is I reacted to most like, cause here's the thing, I was looking back from videos that most of all like I reacted from like Nintendo for some reason. I don't know why I would react to videos from like Nintendo. Like I remember from like the Splatoon one. Like I do remember that one because that Splatoon was like around like a really good game. Like it was around when like what like the Wii U era started. I think like 2015 to like 2016, and I remember that too. Then what else? The gacha videos, yeah. Can you believe that I've been doing gacha for this long too as well? I just thought about that just now while I'm doing this video. My gacha videos are literally like 8 years later. That's insane. And you know what's also crazy? I haven't played Gacha Studios since, since literally that year, by the way. That was 2018 when I started doing Gacha Studios, like, videos. And let me mind you, I haven't done those videos since 2018. And, like, 2018 till from around last year now, from 2025, it has returned. The only series I have ever done was literally Gacha Life. And y'all know about mostly Gacha Life. But like wow, it's just like crazy that how much time has changed mostly for everything, especially all of like YouTube has pretty much changed as well, including like most of all like what like everyone around the platform, like even one of my favorite YouTubers as well, especially like Minecraft YouTubers. But like seeing all my old videos, seeing all like see all like random shorts as well from Gacha. For some reason as well, there were like some weird like weird shorts I looked at, by the way, was like around like mostly on the channel. Like this is one game I played. I don't know if everyone ever knows it, but some reason I was playing like a gambling game. Now, hear me out. I don't know why I was playing a gambling game. Like I said, I was a really silly kid back then. Or sorry, a weird kid back then, around like 2018. But like, why was I playing a gambling game? I do not know why. I really do not know why. I'm asking myself just like as y'all asking. But like, while scrolling more, there was like Gacha, like was it Gacha Resort? I remember playing that game, by the way. It was a really interesting game, by the way. I still haven't beaten it, by the way. Still haven't beaten it, but anyways, most of all, like seeing like old video with spawnables, clumsy ninja, like dude, I can like keep on going on for mostly talking about those old videos, especially off like I think like when I think I'm most of all like think about like these videos. I'm like, dude, 2018 was such a weird year for me to start doing YouTube. It really was. Like, like till like now. Oh, sorry, till from 2018 till now of 2026, my videos have completely changed. Like, this is not the same person you have been knowing for like most long time. I mean, most of all, this is not the same kid you've been knowing since 2018. This is a different whole entire person from Lee like till now, which is crazy saying this coming out of my mouth, but dude, like just like and the most of all subscribers as well. I actually realized when I'm looking at this now, because most of all like I used to have mostly like low subscribers, mostly then, but you guys have been supporting me, even though it has been some some questionable little bit like random videos though, but most of all, if you guys have been supporting me for mostly like these whole entire years, and if y'all pretty much new, pretty much welcome to the channel. Um, yeah, I'm just like just wow. Like it's just like 8 years on mostly YouTube. Like I never thought most of all being mostly on YouTube for like forever, really forever. And you know what's crazy to me, actually? I want to tell y'all this, actually. I actually started mostly watching YouTube around 2016. Now, this is going to be kind of odd, because most of all, I started watching YouTube around 2016, and my channel wasn't created till like 2018 of February 16. Now, while the day is happening, by the way, around I think it was June. I think it was June 26th or June 27th. If I remember when I started watching mostly YouTube. That's when I joined mostly YouTube. I didn't have no channel, by the way. I was just like had that profile pic with the with the name on there. That's literally all I have. No channel, nothing. And you may be thinking was that your first channel? No, because I didn't do videos back then. I was like I was literally like a kid. I was literally just literally a small kid. So I didn't know anything about doing like making videos or anything, mostly videos or all that stuff till like till now. So basically I started watching Minecraft videos. That's when this whole time starting this channel actually started, which was kind of funny, by the way. But most of all, like dude, like just like looking back from it now, it's just like time really has changed for everyone, especially me, especially for everyone, especially from like most of like this whole entire era. And speaking of which, I am doing a separate video of pretty much talking about the 2020 era and how do I feel about this era, because 2020 has been 2020 era has been been kind of been a little bit like a little bit like kind of a little bit but I'll probably do a separate video on that very soon now, by the way. So I'll probably have it around like later this year of mostly like 2026. But still, I want to say this is one more time. Thank you for all supporting me for most of this like rest of the years, and also hitting 900 subscribers, which is like still insane to me. Like look how far I have come. Like 5,000 videos, which is still crazy to me, because most of all, I don't really like. Here's the thing: all I do is pretty just go on mostly Lego Worlds and just record really like the most of the series. Like this, just recording every single game I have been doing since 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 literally years. Like 2018 is where it started, by the way, which is still crazy. But still, 900 subscribers. Betas right now I'm in like 905, which is like insane. Like I have never seen like a bigger number on my channel in mostly like forever. Especially like the views as well, which I don't really talk about either, by the way, because the views has been going crazy with like with Brawl Stars, like Brawl Star reactions, especially from like Didn't Hear Obama. You guys have been really enjoying the videos of those. I haven't really never talked about mostly Didn't Hear Obama mostly like that much on the mostly on the channel, by the way, because I did came back to it around 2023. So most of all, the new Didn't Hear Obama series is pretty much old, like not really old, but just mostly old, basically like 3 years now, which is kind of crazy to me, by the way. But it hasn't really hit 3 years for like the month of June yet, but it still counts for 3 years. But that's all I want to pretty much talk about as I'm saying this. Most of all, like if I actually matter of fact, actually, I'm just glad that I'm still doing most of the videos like this for like most of the rest of the YouTube channel, or should I say the rest of my whole entire life doing this. Like I really appreciate it, really do. I appreciate it. You guys. One of you guys been saying most of my channel been underrated as well, which I which I don't know how, by the way, because all I do is just record a gameplay and just make just make it like Gacha Life characters from like like from different type of game and shows. Well, not game, mostly shows, but mostly just just everywhere, and especially from just everything. But yeah, but that's all I want to pretty much talk about. That's all I want to talk about. If you guys enjoy, sure you know what to do. So I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.